I'm Shinigami Tabris. Today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and first off, let's get the everybody's looking at wanting to get this wonderful dice set thing. And I want to thank Bodak and Lotus for already subscribing. I think Bodak bought a subscription for Lotus. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, you get points for every subscription you have. You get points for following. You get 10 points for every hour you watch. 60 points gets you a ticket, possibly win. We've been having points go for a week now, so you should have points if you've been watching. This is the actual dice set. I bought my own set so that, you know, I could show it off in all of its glory.
That way your dice set isn't tainted by his bad luck rolls.
My bad luck rolls.
The first roll you did on that dice was a nat 1, man.
Well, true. So the first thing that you get in all of these, other than the dice and the dice box, you get these wonderful cards that tell you about different organizations and people that are in the Waterdeep area. After that, you do have cards that just tell you about the local towns for Faerun. And lastly, you've got a map of the Sword Coast on one side. And on the other side, you got a map of water. So a lot of wonderful little things that are coming in with it, not just shiny click-clacks. And I've been calling them shiny goblin dice or...
Yeah, math rocks.
Yeah, the whole week. So,
I love some smoking math rocks.
The box is felt lined.
It's fancy.
Right.
It's got little, on the back of the bottom is the D&D symbol. And then on the front, it has a star, and it says, "Together in harmony, our stories are told." It's a really beautiful little set. And we're giving it away tonight at the end of the stream. So,
Together in harmony.
if you watch for the whole stream, you should be able to buy 3 tickets if you have no other points. You should be able to buy 4 tickets if you're following. That's if you watch the whole stream.
So yes, please stay, enjoy.
Yep. So, we're not sponsored by anyone, so this is coming out of our own pockets. I hope you guys enjoy it and love it. We've got other things going on. Let's go ahead. What the heck was going on last time that we played this game?
All the ghouls.
Yeah, we did get swarmed by zombies. Or whatever they were.
All the ghouls.
We finished out the dwarven expedition or excavation, where shiny green gems explode in people's faces. Then we traveled with a little information after getting some nice items from our findings at the excavation. Traveled a little bit to Axholm, where we found ourselves barred by Lovely Gate. So the druid and the bard entered through like
A little peep.
it was a little peephole for crossbows. Entered through there, and we were able to crank said portcullis up. We then decided it was a good idea to knock on the door behind it.
Well, knocked with his foot, and then you knocked later.
Hey, the knock with the foot already attracted them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys couldn't lift the bar. I asked if you wanted to, so I cast a literal knock, removed said bar, and then chaos ensued.
Mm-hmm.
Entered 2-hour combat.
Pretty close to it.
But we also found out that Cloud of Daggers is OP spell.
Only against some creatures.
Yes.
And like, even though those things had some intelligence, they were not.
I should have put it right in between Leah and Boss. That's it.
Just as a reminder also to those that are watching at home, we can't really keep up with chat that well while we're gaming. That way we're not getting pulled out of storyline and so forth. We will look at chat at the end of it. I do have a moderator that will take care of things for me if you guys get 2 out of hand, you will be timed out. On your second timeout, you're being booted, which means you can't get in with the wonderful click clacks.
Oh, click clacks, no shinies.
And if it's really bad, you're just getting booted on the first go. If you want to go ahead and buy tickets, it is open to buy tickets right now. I want to let that be known. You can get tickets this minute. All you have to do is put in exclamation ticket and how many tickets you want, and it'll go ahead and purchase your tickets that you can, and they'll be held until the end of the giveaway. And then you have to be present when we do the drawing. So let's see here. Where were we?
Yeah, right there.
For those who are waiting to earn their points tonight, will there be an announcement before the giveaway so they can go and buy the tickets?
Yes, we'll give an announcement. We'll give you a couple of minutes beforehand just so that you can buy tickets if you hadn't already. But like, if you go ahead and follow, all you gotta do is click a little button. It doesn't cost anything. You can go ahead and buy a ticket like right now.
Can we rename your store into Boomer's beautiful boutique?
That's fun. So, for those that are also curious, this is what we're running. If you can see it on my little screen.
That's a small book for all.
Oh, I know.
Such a small book for 12 sessions deep.
Yeah, for everything you guys are doing, this is so tiny. And what's funny is it's got like 3 others that I can print off that are all the same size.
That are like
continuations.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so we still have something to do during quarantine. This is good.
Because we're about to hit another one.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yay.
I didn't know that. Oh well. Alrighty then.
Because the flu's about to hit with it.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Oh goodness.
So the flu with Rona, I'm waiting.
So what I'm hearing is that my next character needs to be a blight druid.
Your next character just thing, which is a doctor.
Blight druid.
Anyways, so what you guys doing? You just murdered a ton of.
You want to make sure there's no more zombies?
You guys don't look so
Audrey
good.
would say we had some behind us, probably through that door over there, pointing to that door.
Okay.
How's about we hole up somewhere, and you guys need to take a breather.
Coughs up blood.
Exactly.
That's fine.
So who wants to lead the way?
I guess, are we staying here or are we going?
Well, from where they came from, which means we should go up the other way, because
That sounds like a terrible idea.
we know more that way.
Both of the doors to the left and right are open.
Oh, goody, so they could probably hear us.
And the door
If there's anything left.
at the very bottom
Closed.
is partially ajar but not fully opened.
Hmm.
For the door to the south.
I'm gonna sit in this corner and like take 30.
It takes an hour for a short rest.
Yeah.
You gonna take that whole hour?
So
I
do we
will.
want to do it right here, or do we want to find somewhere else?
Well,
to do
I
it?
mean, if we do it here, we can see where they come from.
Get one of those handy shelters.
I can, but it'll take me 10 minutes to go ahead and throw it up.
Don't worry about it. Let's just sit here in this
Why don't
corner.
we shut this door?
I will
and
go
you go
shut the
the
other one.
door.
Yep. And then I will also shut the door to the south while you guys start getting ready for your nap.
Okay.
I'll stand watch.
As you shut doors.
Yes.
Quietly.
I would like to be as quiet as possible going to said doors as well.
Ready to roll a stealth check?
Yeah.
Do you want to get rid of your flaming sphere?
Is that my function?
Actually,
Yes.
keep it up for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Well, I can keep it up for.
A minute, maybe two at a time.
1 minute. So I mean.
Oh yeah, this thing's going away soon.
Still. 10
That's
minutes.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's a 21.
Okay. So you both work your way over towards the doors, and as you, like I said, as you go to close them, you can sort of peek in for a second.
Mm-hmm. And that's all we get.
That's
You
all
wanna
you
peek
gonna
in?
get.
All right, and then I'll also be doing the one to the south.
Yep. I'll give a full better read of each of them as you actually
As we go
into
in.
them.
Right.
So you're gonna try to take an hour break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll also. Go ahead.
How you doing? Just get
Taking Voss's good idea, I will be spending 10 minutes in casting Tiny Hut,
Okay.
just in case.
Oh,
where are you putting
if
the
you're gonna do
tiny hut?
that, then I'll take the rest too.
Two squares back from that flaming sphere. Yep. It'll take me 10 minutes to do that. It's a 10 foot by 10 foot sphere, I believe. Let me double check just in case. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a 10 foot radius sphere, so it'll have to be.
20 by, yeah.
It'll be a 20 by 20, so right where the flaming sphere is.
Okay. Flaming spheres going bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Yeah.
Now we'll make it the same color as the floor.
Can't necessarily
Oh,
do that,
you're good.
but,
It's
Definitely make it to where we can.
Why is it not letting me do what I want?
After that, I'll be able to take a short rest and I can get my inspirations back.
Yep.
You guys
Yeah,
also
I was
get.
gonna say, I can get my forms back.
You guys also get an extra 1d6.
Why?
Song of Rust.
Oh, okay.
As I regale you the tale of Persistent D and the Pluck of Fate.
Okay.
I mean, we've got an hour sitting in here.
Yeah. I only used 2
There you
hit
go.
die.
There's your dome.
Only used to as well.
I'm back to 31, so I'm not dying.
So for all of
Back to
those that are
50.
curious how big the dome is whenever somebody casts it, this is why.
It's huge.
20
So
foot
it's
diameter.
like short rest.
Go to rest.
I don't.
You said we get an extra D6?
That is
Got
correct.
Action
You get
surge.
1d6 hit die.
And I have 3 spell slots still. Woo.
So do I. That's all I have.
Same.
No, I mean,
No.
I'm a spellcaster with only 3 slots left.
Got second wind and action surge back.
If I would have used my lay on hands, I would have gotten. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that back.
So you wait your hour, and nothing comes and bothers you.
Sweet. But the dome goes away and we see a white dragon head peeking in from the front door.
I mean, the dome's there for 8 hours.
Until I move.
Yeah.
Once I leave the dome, it's gone.
Yeah, I know.
So when we leave the dome, there's a white dragon head sticking out the front.
Nope.
Once the short rest is done, I will be crawling back through that little cubby hole and getting my oil lantern and coming back.
Okay. So what's everybody doing once your short rest is?
Oh, well, are we gonna check to see if there's anything in that area where you guys said there was something?
Nothing
I'm
came
sure
down to
there are.
bother us.
I'll also be spending 10 minutes in casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm anxious to keep traveling.
You are keeping up with his detect magic.
Ritual cast.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, I'm spending another 10 minutes. They can go fuck off and do whatever.
So where are you guys headed?
I guess we could go to, like, is that the west or the east?
West.
Oh, the west?
Quadrants at?
Yeah. I guess we could go down there and check it out.
They're up towards the entrance this way, so be ready once we open this door.
You open the door?
Take point.
Oh, there's 3 doors. Oh, 4 doors.
There's more.
There's more. There's a hall.
Oh.
There's also an upstairs.
Oh.
The floor is strewn with bits of armor and gnawed bones of dwarves.
Yummy.
I want to go to the south door when we enter in.
Let's. What's the distance for your dark
30.
vision?
I have.
They get it up to 60.
Yeah.
It said reveal area. I love the fact that this computer it hates me.
I think you said you wanted to change my location.
There you go. You can't see it at the end of the hallway. You can definitely tell that there's more to that hallway, but you're not sure
I'm going to go in the door.
which door.
I'm not going in the door. I'm going to listen at the south door. In the hallway in this little area that we just walked into.
Okay. That's fine. Laptop dying.
That's not good.
Nope. I think that's how we got Paige. How I for what you guys are seeing. What's going on? I love it. Today's the day with like we're gonna do a giveaway. Everything goes wrong.
Thought that's just how life worked.
Yeah. What he said.
There we go.
I think
Yeah.
it was a mistake that we announced a giveaway last week, was it?
Yeah. Okay, so you're headed to the southern door,
Yes.
and you're gonna give a lead.
Yes. Make sure I don't hear any.
Okay.
I will do the same, but to the western door.
I'll go.
No. I was more referencing hearing monsters or something because I don't want to be around surrounded by them again. Is
Yep,
it
sounds good.
perception?
It is a perception.
22.
Nope, can't hear anything. It's quiet.
Is it too quiet though?
So that you understand, the doors are regular doors made of thick, sturdy oak, reinforced with iron bands and fitted with iron hinges and handles.
Oh, so in other words, you probably wouldn't be able to hear anything anyways.
Not sure.
Can I crack the door open just a hair quietly?
Sure, you can attempt.
Quiet like this.
Yeah.
So, crack the door open.
And I don't see anything looking in.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep moving this way.
You do see an anvil,
Oh,
just barely.
fancy. That's cool.
Are you gonna open the door fully?
Yeah. Let's see what's in there.
Dilapidated forge.
Another door.
Standing before you are two blackened hearths and a pair of rusty anvils.
So it's
There is a door that can be seen to the south.
So this looks like a little forge. Yeah,
Mm,
a little forge.
I guess.
Okay.
Ludwig, what are you doing?
Because I didn't hear shit with nice 6. I'll take a page from her book and go ahead and open the door just a bit. I found the latrines.
That is tattered wool curtains
Oh.
conceal.
Latrines.
3 latrines.
How convenient.
Is this door open? Shut.
It is shut. Every door in here is shut.
Audrey, you skipped a door.
Audrey remembers them being in a hallway and is trying to make sure there's nobody gonna run up.
We also had that first wave taken care of, and then we had a second wave come through the doors that we're already in.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, he's just double checking to make sure.
gotcha. Oh,
Not
then-
seeing anything in the hallway, he will listen at this door.
and then I'll check the door to the north of Brendo. Again,
19.
19.
And this door.
Oh,
Yep.
look at you.
now my dice fucking hate me.
You don't hear anything.
I will crack open the door.
9,
You don't hear anything either.
opening the door.
Entirely?
The exact way that we have been doing it the entire
Oh.
time.
Oh, what is
I
this?
found a closet.
Audrin, inside you see empty stone weapon racks, wooden mannequins, iron hooks on the walls, but it seems that the armory that was here has definitely been picked through and removed.
Right. Okay.
Ludwig,
Found the armory.
dozens of meager cots lie scattered about the floor. A pair of fireplaces stand cold and dark.
You found a bedroom.
I found a barracks. I'll go ahead and walk into said barracks and glance around to see if I can see anything there worthwhile.
I'm gonna go ahead and go into the room all the way to the next door.
The party.
and listen at the door again.
Okay.
And that's whopping 12.
Oh, if I don't get it.
I'm sorry, you needed a 13 to know what it is.
You don't hear anything.
I'm quietly as possible trying to creak open the door again and try and peek in just a slight bit.
On update.
Followed into the room with her when she went in there. So you went to the southeast door.
Okay, I don't know why it's not updated. I've revealed it multiple times.
Strange, because everything's revealing.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now will.
Of course. This will be the room.
Okay, I can describe the room still too. Hanging on the hooks, on the walls, are multiple hammers, tongs. Everything's a bit rusty. But this is obviously the room where the bits kept stuff working in that.
Okay.
Blacksmith.
Okay. Is there, if I go in the room, is there any doors? Any of? No, it's
Nope.
just okay. Then I'll go back out.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to look through all those tools?
Well, they're all rusty.
The two to the north, what are you guys doing?
I'm looking around the room to see if there's anything of any interest besides cots and fireplace.
Give me a perception.
14.
It's just a +4.
Nope.
Wisdom is not my strong suit.
You don't see anything other than the cots haven't obviously been used in a while. Some of them have been shredded a little bit. At the bottom of the chimneys or the fireplaces, there's rocks and
Looking up, does it look like top of the chimneys are clogged?
you got a lantern.
Yeah.
When you stick your head in the lantern up, there's definitely rock debris out of the chimney.
Yeah.
That's fun.
We could have snuck in here. We could have smoked these things to death.
Give me a intelligence.
Dang.
9.
Okay.
Oh, I got no
all you need,
idea,
really.
boss.
It was set at a 5d. So.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Looking at the chimneys, you think also that if you had found them on the outside, if they're not cluttered, you could have possibly into them. They're big enough that a human could
It's
shimmy
a
down the chimney.
sneaky way.
Of course.
Yeah, this is one of the alternate entrances. Very nice.
But with these being closed up, they're definitely.
Alright, exit the room, meet up with Voss and Leah.
We're gonna go. We were gonna go. I was gonna go ahead and head up to the
North.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heading back up the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. Boss leads the way, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yes.
There's a door at the end of the tunnel. You open the door, and across from you is a crank, and to your right is a set of stairs going up, and you can see two ballistas across from you as well.
But no sign of what Audrey was talking about.
The monsters.
He said that he left behind some.
Potentially, I had
But
seen
I-
some in the thing. I wasn't sure if they could find it.
Aldrin, if anything, we can see through the manholes right next to us.
Yeah, I was just
And we can notice that, hey, this looks familiar.
tell everybody that they can head back down because there's nothing.
Okie doke.
There's a set of stairs right there.
Well, do we want to do a whole floor first and then?
That's the question.
Because I feel like we should do a whole floor first.
Please, this is gonna be your reminder. Reread what your mission is. Always. Refresh yourself on your mission.
It's that one. Mhm.
Open the fortress and make sure it's safe for habitation.
Mhm.
So, part A is done. We open the fortress.
Yeah, part A, complete.
Yep.
Now we have to make sure there's no more
Well, we don't know.
things.
We have to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
So we can...
Want to make a bunch of noise and see if any more show up?
No thanks. I don't want another swarm.
So we have 2 more sets of double doors and upstairs right now. We can clear out bottom floor first, then check top floor, make sure everything's safe,
Yeah.
and then head back to Vandalin.
That's what my plan was.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do we want to secure it? Put the portcullis back down?
I can handle that when we're ready to head out.
Mm.
Basically just unlock the crank and let gravity do its thing.
And how would anybody else get in?
We do the exact same thing how we got in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Slither in the manhole.
We wouldn't shut the big. We wouldn't shut the big door. We just shut the portcullis.
Yeah.
Okay. So, southern set of doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go.
Yep. Picking point.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Thanks for being sneaky.
Right.
Alright guys, we need to be as quiet as physically possible.
40 more show up.
I do it when I'm. The thing that happens when I'm nervous.
It's gonna be a hell of a lot harder to handle if they do show up.
Yeah.
I think Audrin's the only one with AoE now.
Not at the moment.
Alright, so we're fucked.
I have fairy fire,
I can yell at things.
and I can turn into a bear.
All I got is hitting things.
Multi-attack.
Sorry.
4 arrow slits line the walls of this corridor, leading to another set of double doors that are not fully closed, but definitely not ajar.
Does this look like the area that some of those came from, then?
I would hope not. I would hope these look like a door.
No, I meant like if the doors were open, which is like they were probably in a hurry to get to sound, so they didn't close the doors all the way. So I'm assuming.
Why would they close doors? Period.
Fair. But I'm gonna go and look through one of the.
Drafty.
Right or left?
Go with the left.
I'm gonna go check out the next set of doors. Inspection. Regal
Yes,
roll.
you with the only tangible light source. Go check out that door.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
When you peer into the little arrow slit, you see a ballista on the other side. Looks empty. You're gonna open that door?
Just looking
or
in.
Just peeking in what you can see that's slightly ajar from.
Just peeking in. Oh. I see.
It appears to be safe. I'm
And
gonna
I
go.
hear nothing from that way.
Being perception.
Regal. Hey, Regal, help me. 21. Thank you, Spirit of Sam Regal. Thank you.
No, but you do get the smell of death.
Ugh.
Dark.
Wait a second. Hold on a second, guys.
You're remembering class features. I'm proud of you.
Give me a second, please.
I'm proud of you. Better than me remembering class features. I can't remember shit.
Detect.
She is looking for a class feature to try and detect undead.
Yes. I can't
Such
remember.
as Divine Sense.
Yeah.
I can remember
Yeah.
classes except for the one that I'm currently playing.
I'm
This is
trying to.
great.
Oh, there it is. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Anything stop you from.
That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest.
Okay. So mark the fact that you've used it once. As you do not sense any undead, fiend, celestial, or.
Mhm.
Well, you do get a celestial.
Okay. But no undead?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say I don't sense any undead, so it's probably just the smell of death.
It smells like when we first got in here.
Yep.
Can I peek on the other side of the other man murder hole thing?
The other side? Yep.
Yeah. It also appears to be empty.
Trusting Miss Leah, I'm gonna go ahead and just open the doors.
Okay.
I will go up behind.
And I will be fully prepared to nope the fuck out of here.
I got your back. Push nope under my legs and
As fast as my little legs can carry me. Get out of my way, I'm only 4'2".
What is this area?
Whoa. I think we found the throne room.
This? I don't know. Oh,
The
it is
stench
a
of
throne
death
room.
hangs heavy in the air of this dusty pillared hall, which has a dark, soot-stained fireplace at the east end. A deep alcove in the south wall contains a dais on top, which rests a limestone throne flanked by granite statues of dwarf warriors. Between the throne and the fireplace is a hallway with stairs.
Ooh. I'm going to go to the door to the left as you enter the room. The one the north left. Yeah.
Right here.
Yes. And I'm gonna break the door open and look in, and nothing.
It's 2 ballistas. This is obviously like another pincer point before somebody could get to the throne room to
Okay.
try to kill.
I will be walking to where I'm about 10 foot away from the statues and the throne, trying to see if there's anything magical around.
Nope.
can I find a source of the death smell, or is it just like a permeating one?
It's like a permeating thing.
Right, basically, this is where they came from, kind of thing, maybe.
Oh, it's
I mean,
30
you're
feet.
not 100% sure, so
Possibly.
possibly.
Right.
I'll be checking.
Is the
behind
fireplace that thing that's on the wall?
Fireplace is
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
This is the throne.
I was about to just check it.
Yeah, I'll check the fireplace.
You're checking the throne. You're checking the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna check the fireplace further.
Okay.
I'll check the throne a little bit.
Okay.
And oozes.
Do a perception.
Ooh, not good for me.
23 for perception.
18.
I got a 5.
Nice. 17.
18, 5, 17, and a 3.
23.
23. The chimney, as you're looking up it, you can tell that it's there's another opening at a little further up, so it looks like there might have been where it would be one of those where you could have two pits type thing.
Mm-hmm. So like one on the other side, basically.
No, like it's when you look up the chimney, you can see that it's on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
So they're like it's a connected chimney with another fire.
Ooh,
Oh,
this one might
okay.
connect to a bedroom.
The throne, there's nothing special or particular about the throne other than the fact that it's made of
Limestone.
limestone and the granite statues.
Do we want to go to the
Don't
door?
take that for granted.
We have another door right
Let's
here.
go. Then I guess we'll check.
Now we're back to 2 sets of double doors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta.
I heard the
Or
joke.
stairs.
Liked it.
The doors, or do you want to do the stairs real quick?
Well, I mean, imagine the stairs will go to the next. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to see with that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
Hold off.
Okay.
I was just making note that we have 2 sets of double doors that we haven't checked in, and there's another single door we haven't checked in. The single door's in this room.
It's probably the same thing as the other one, but I'll look at it.
Check it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go that way.
Same as the other side, 2 ballistas.
And a beholder. What?
Ballast holder? And I'll go ahead and check the double door.
There's gnawed bones, torn armor fragments, rusty battle axes of 2 dead dwarves that lie in the middle of the room that Audrin's looking in now.
Ugh.
Wonder what it's gonna take to air this place out.
Also, looking in at the ballistas, there are actually bolts that are propped up next to that could be.
These ones haven't been fired yet. These ones have ammunition that we can see. The other ones, we couldn't find any.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll go ahead and make my way towards the other set of double doors and
I will
listen in.
follow with him and have his back.
Got your back.
Okay. Perception.
14. Please don't spray it like it's in middle school, though.
14.
It's shower and a K.
No, it's not.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
After you.
Okay, I will crack the door open, and look in cautiously, and then I shall go in.
In the middle of this room is a carved stone table that is 15 feet long by 5 foot wide. It's flanked by a pair of equally long wooden benches. Above the table hangs 2 iron chandeliers. Candles are missing.
Oh.
So
North of the seating area is a sooty fireplace and an alcove containing a rough-hewn pit.
alcove, a rough hewn pit.
Hewn pit. So, like, right, there's a pit.
Oh, like you fall in.
You know, they kept like
Okay.
Like the cooking pit.
throw scraps and stuff.
Okay.
There's also a door to your side.
I will go listen at the south door.
Perception.
Cursed me. An 11.
See, it wasn't that bad.
You don't hear anything.
I'll
Go
look.
ahead and check the pit.
Okay. Perception.
I crack the door
Ooh,
open.
that's actually a good one. Not 24.
It is able for you to climb in and out of the pit. You don't hear anything at the door. You can barely make out the bottom of the pit though, and basically, you see a couple of bones. It does have like a small decay smell to it, but it's not like a death smell.
It's rot.
Yeah.
Like rotted food.
I'm gonna crack open the door. Look in.
I'm going to turn on a torch and throw it into the pit.
Okay.
See if anything's shining.
Aha, joke's on you. It's filled with sulfur.
So I no longer have to care. Okay.
In this room that Leah just opened, is has a small table on it. On the table is metal dishware, utensils, drinking mugs. There's a stone sink equipped with a faucet.
Huh.
And a large fireplace with hanging utensils and or pots and pans and stuff like that.
Okay.
Probably the kitchen.
Yeah, I would assume. Man, they got faucets and everything.
You want to go sharing the faucet?
They have
Yes.
faucets.
You turn the faucet. Water
Dirt.
starts to come out, and it's hot.
Ooh,
What?
it's hot water?
These motherfuckers have heated water.
This is so cool. Man, these guys were super advanced.
I'm wondering if they have running water through the latrine as well.
I'm just in awe at the water.
It's
I'm
like these fuckers have indoor plumbing.
uh-huh.
Fucking dwarves, man.
Yeah. I will. Is there anything else in the room, like a door or anything?
Nope.
Okay, then I will walk out and go back.
Audrin, you light a torch, drop it down there. It
Yeah.
hits the bottom, and there's a bunch of bones. You can make out like some utensils that are down there where like somebody accidentally threw down their fork.
But nothing like significantly shining, like a weapon or an armor.
Nope, nothing like that. It's looks like refuse.
So they don't have a giant squid as a pet underneath their basement.
No, but they might have a giant squid somewhere in here. They have heated plumbing.
Right?
Yeah, screw treasure. We're
Screw
gonna-
treasure. We just found the best part.
We're gonna
Indoor plumbing.
invent plumbing.
Right?
I mean, if you want to try to figure out how it's done, it actually does tell me.
That's freaking cool.
Well, first, we need to find out if this place is safe. When we
Yeah.
come back with everybody, then we'll find out.
Okay, so are you going back to the doors
So-
that you haven't gone through, or are you going upstairs?
Let's go back to the doors and check the
Yeah.
other.
Transport.
Okay, I'm gonna do a grab of everybody.
That's fine. So we're being attacked on the one in front.
Yeah. Okay, now you can move yourself to Audrey if you want to.
I just say let's do the room areas we know have been
Mhm.
already, and then go from there.
We go upstairs and there's a Dracolich. Just fucking why not?
Right? So what's in this room?
Well,
He is
second to do a reveal.
trying to find you.
Okay. Does it look sketch?
The wireless. Bitch.
The hall has flat ceilings and walls. There's debris on the eastern side of the area. There's a heavy stench of death that's here.
We gotta air this out so much.
I think we just drop the portcullis, leave the doors open, and let it breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was
This looks weird.
thinking.
I think we found where they came in through.
Yeah, me too. It looks like a fucking pipe.
Oh, we checked the door?
Yeah.
Some more stuff out the top.
This looks so. So it's like they dug through everything and just.
You're gonna check
Do
the
you
door?
want to check?
Mhm.
Who's checking the door?
I shall do that.
I'm gonna be moral support.
And you can lean over top of me and listen in yourself.
Yeah, I can do
It's
that.
not that fucking difficult.
Fair.
24.
24?
Because nat 20s don't count.
I got a 17.
Nothing.
Locked.
This room is completely cleaned out with nothing but dust that litters the floor.
And there is. Just in case I will step in. Door slams shut behind me, it fills with poison gas, make a new character.
Okay.
Up, down, left, right, center.
Give me
Nothing.
a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Benefits of being a halfling.
That's a look.
Yep.
The only reason to be
20.
a halfling.
20?
Yes.
You look around, it's barren.
Good. Exit said room.
I'm gonna go where all the debris is.
The
Where at?
northern or southern?
The southern. Yeah, and like see what the heck happened. Or at least attempt to. Perception. Or investigation.
Or would you like to continue down?
Nah, I'm not gonna go by myself.
Give me a. Are you trying? What are you trying to do? Looking.
Like, does it look natural or not natural? Like, was it?
Was this intentionally done or was
Yeah.
this an accident?
Give me an investigation.
Seven.
7?
Yeah.
I don't think your dice like you.
No.
It's hard to tell. I mean, some of it does look like it might be natural, and then others of it looks like it might have been actually dug.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to really get a feel for it.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly creep down. Vicky.
Down this way.
Yeah.
You do realize it's just stone, right?
Yeah, but it still looks scary.
It's just stone.
Since she rounded the corner, I'll join her. So she's not alone.
And I'll stick with Audrey.
I mean, you never know what you can find. You might find a giant centipede in the middle of the hole.
Audrin and Lemon Wick, are you guys going north or the?
Audrey?
I don't know, we seem to do badly when we split the party.
Oh no, dude, we are on a roll right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Yes, I am the worst of influences. I'm the best of bad influence.
Yeah.
I get that Barden Road thing.
I think I know why Boomer's laughing.
Because there's not a fucking thing here.
Because we're tiptoeing for no one's benefit but our own.
Hey man.
We just got swarmed by like 20 zombies. I think we have a right to
I'm just waiting to find the undead dwarf king.
That'd be an interesting sight.
Right? Or for my detect magic to pick something up.
Mm-hmm. Mine doesn't have a time limit on my thing. It just says you do this once.
Oh, hey, look, it is.
Yeah, it's just a blip.
Yeah.
Okay, well you guys slowly checked that area.
Audrey and I are just walking through, I guess. We're brazen bastards. Ooh.
Leah and Voss on the other. This chamber was once a shrine, as evidenced by wall carvings depicted dwarves carrying censers and observing religious. However, the eastern section of the room has collapsed, filling the area with rubble. Gnawed bones scattered among the debris are the remains of a number of doors.
So, like, this looks like something caved in on these guys and killed them. But there's so much rubble.
Gnawed bones. I mean, just they've been chewed on.
Well,
That could have happened afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have.
Or beforewards.
Yeah. We just don't know. We weren't here.
They might have been eaten alive, or they might not have been. Alright, well,
Can I do a religion
I'm
to see what these what these wall paintings are kind of depicting?
Okay. You take your time doing that. Audrin, go ahead.
And I just move up this way.
Okay.
Assuming I've got my halfling on behind.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
correct.
not moving him.
Okay.
When it becomes prudent, I'll get moved.
Yeah. What do I see? Yeah.
The one nat 20 of the night. Oh.
Was it a 3?
No. It's a 6 plus 3. Which is a 9.
To your left, you see a couple of ballistas, and another like little murder hole. To your right is a this is not natural. Like this one's definitely been dug out by a person or a thing. It's 2 feet wide by 5 feet high.
What do I notice about it?
Just don't get caved in, or
Anything?
Audrey.
Not magical, nothing.
Right.
Does it resemble anything that I might know of?
I mean, it looks like a dug tunnel.
Oh, like
Is it
I thought I saw
going
a weird
straight,
white.
Or is it going up or down?
I was talking about the stone hole right next to the door.
Talking about here?
No.
This here.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Tunnel.
I thought we could see into it. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. It looks discolored right there at the corner. I was like, oh, that might be something just separate.
Yeah, so you haven't gone through the tunnel yet, so you can't see where it goes. You definitely see the fact that it works around.
But I can fit.
So,
You
I'm
can.
about to say, either I can back you up or I can go forward first.
Back me up, good sir. This time, I shall lead the charge. Huzzah!
You're crawling in.
Yes. And small.
I'm following behind.
Does this area make my butt look fat?
Yes.
Yeah. Onward to glory, Sir Squeakers. It's gonna suck ass when we find a hive.
Right?
We find a hive, I'm dead.
I'll be with you.
I'm not made for combat.
So you keep crawling?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not?
Look at you being brave.
Right? I mean, hell, it's one of my racial feats. I am brave.
Okay.
Huh.
I need your for Leah and Voss.
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception. 22.
I'm changing dice.
Only got a 9
This
total
one's
on
going
my
to-
religion check earlier. So probably nothing. Wasn't trying to like ask what deity. I just wanted to know what they were doing. Were they sacrificing or tithing or?
Audrin, your character is about to move.
Okay.
Look far to your right.
Oh, fun. We found a nest.
Oh!
Do you keep going?
He's not heard anything or.
Yeah, at the moment.
Alright. Let's keep going. Fuck it.
You guys are going into the nest?
Fuck it.
You guys are
We
just
don't know.
so smart.
I don't know what it is.
We don't know. This looks like a hand dug tunnel.
It's where the zombies came from.
Do you know that?
No,
There you go.
but it could be.
Do you know that?
No.
There you go.
So it loops around.
You don't even know it's there.
Fair.
We're fucking gone. Oh, what the fuck?
52s.
Let's go sneakily if we start noticing it open.
Starting to open up.
I will cut the oil
Stop check.
down. That way it's only a dim light.
Okay.
So I'll only have 30 foot of dim.
What were your checks?
I got a 5.
And
A 22.
22.
So.
As you're searching
Stop
around the
both
room
times.
and looking at stuff, you're not quite sure what god it's to, if it is to a god, but you do find a couple of things. You do find a amulet on a thin gold chain.
Ooh.
The amulet is made of platinum.
Hmm.
It is
Fancy.
a hammer and anvil.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And you also find a steel coffer. It's a pretty heavy coffer, like to pick up.
A silver?
What?
Nope, it's made of steel.
Steel. Okay, that's what I was like.
Steel coffer.
It is
coffer
made of
again?
steel. Kind of like a small jug.
Oh, right, right. Does it have like sticks at the end of it? Or...
No, a coffer is like A lot of people use them as jewelry boxes nowadays.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like, because in like medieval times they had these little chests they carried with like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
Is this one about like 1 foot by 2 foot?
about. Huh?
Is this like 1 foot by 2 foot coffer? I'm trying to imagine it and figuring out why it's heavier than a normal coffer would be. Like I know it's made by
Because
I mean,
skids.
you're not there.
I know I'm not there, but not character trying to figure it out. Me trying to figure it out.
Well, you know, your character's not there, and it's still coffered.
I'm not there anyways. I'm not in the fucking game.
So,
I don't want to mess with it.
it is open
Oh,
to an extent. Like you can, like,
I'll
it will
look in.
open.
I'll look in.
You'll
Open
up.
and become a ghoul.
I mean, I
It
already
is
have
packed with silt,
silt.
which is like sand, very fine sand.
Um,
And nestled in it is a bottle
ooh.
with a red liquid in it.
Oh!
That's interesting.
You may have found a potion of healing or
Yeah.
just somebody's blood.
Yeah, I'll
I'll take that vial then.
save the amulet for when we get back to the detect magic guy.
Yes, never see him again.
Platinum amulet with gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lunawick and Podrin, you're gonna keep moving?
Yep.
Just make sure next character has
My
detect
stealth
magic
check
too.
was 21.
Podrin, what's your stealth check?
Hey, that's always good. Punching.
Fuck yeah. We're sneaky.
Hey, you guys!
A door?
The
We
heck?
found the second floor.
Oh, it went up.
Did
not
we
down.
notice that it slowly went up?
It felt like you were maybe climbing upwards, but you're not 100%.
That's not weird at all.
I got it backwards for some reason and thought we went down.
Do we
Let's
want
get
to
out of
open
here
the door, or do we want to give it up?
and
I'm okay
try
with at
and
least
find
opening the door.
others.
Or at least listening?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's just
Found
listen.
That.
And
I
you
found it.
Listen to the door.
18.
18.
8.
You listen at the door and don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything.
You're becoming an adventurer yet.
Crack that bitch on open. Oh gosh, watch it look like a hive of sleeping ones, like from I Am Legend. Right?
Not even cool, man.
My favorite part of that movie was the dog. Especially when it wasn't around anymore.
Dude.
You open the door to a trashed room
Oh.
with cots, chairs, tables, and other furnishings that are just destroyed. A blackened fireplace is set in the east wall.
Somebody was looking for something in there.
Or somebody was trying to flee in a panic.
Mm-hmm.
Because, maybe that's Thanos.
That's crazy, man.
Nothing in here. I have
Check
myself
the
a look
fireplace.
around. Myself a look around through it.
You check the fireplace.
Yeah.
You look up through it, and there is definitely light.
Hey, this is where we could have snuck in.
Does it go down as well?
Nope.
Okay. I was wondering if this is the one that connected.
Nope.
I'll be going through some of the trashed stuff, just
Okay.
if there's anything here.
Give me an investigation check.
We decided we were gonna try and find the people.
Try and find the other idiots.
Yes.
Those people.
Brave
yes.
adventurers.
So you leave the area,
Mm-hmm.
start to make your way back up to where You get here, and there's a tunnel to your right.
What do you presume they did? Did they go through the tunnel, or do you think they went further up?
There is a hallway that continues up north.
I'm gonna look at the hallway. I'm gonna go up the hallway just to see how far it goes.
Give me just.
So it looks. Oh, it goes to there.
I mean, you can see the end of the hall.
Okay.
Now. Like when you take a peek forward, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the door, and open it and see what's there at least, just out of curiosity.
Inside is another crank and a staircase going up.
Okay.
And you see a couple ballistas.
Are they load?
Give me an investigation check.
That's 2. I don't see anything. I'll go back down then, and I'm like, let's just, I'm assuming they went through the tunnel because they're crazy like that.
So what are the, are you guys doing anything other than searching that area? Are you going through that door? What you doing?
I'll at least head over to the door and listen in.
You listening?
Yep.
Yes, same.
The mighty 12.
Same.
12?
Mm-hmm.
You listen in and don't hear anything.
So do we continue, or should we go back so they don't think we, died?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Let's go back so they don't think we died.
Okay. Boss and Leah, what are you guys doing?
I told them I assume they went through the tunnel because they're crazy like that.
So you're gonna go through the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Um,
I'll let Audrin lead this time.
Audrin, as you're going through the tunnel, who's going first in the tunnel? Boss or Leah? Leah?
Oh, well, okay.
Boss? Leah?
I'll go.
Okay.
You can go first, whatever.
You're going through the tunnel, and about halfway through, you see movement.
Who's there?
Yeah.
There's some dim light behind the movement too.
Yeah. Do I? I'm gonna be like.
I'm not used to seeing lights.
Hey, who is that? I'm gonna say that.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna.
used to seeing
I'm gonna say
light.
Odoron.
The person that's been carrying light
Odoron.
the
Odoron.
entire time.
I don't notice you.
It's me.
Come on. Turn back around and head back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Audrin, I've never been so close to you before.
Moving a little
Face to face, nose nuzzles, all that fun jazz, right? I turn and head back up.
Well, it's hard to turn, being as it's a 2-foot wide.
You just back up. Beep, beep, beep.
I wasn't sure if it was like tight for them. And
It's
because
5 foot tall, 2 foot wide. So you're the only one that can just walk down it. Everybody else is sideways
Sidestepping.
shimmying.
That's what I was like, oh, cool, turn.
Okay, so we've made it.
Good thing I'm this big around. The character. Without the armor on.
Dude, you're buff as fuck.
There. Hey, I may be buff, but I don't have body fat.
You know what happens when you develop a lot of muscle, right?
Yeah. I know.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, did you guys see or find anything of interest in here?
Not in here.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything on
So
the other
we
side
see
of
a
the
way
door.
out. Upward.
Let's just
to
go
that
through the door
chimney.
then.
I'll hold up the chain. The amulet on it.
So you're gonna go through the door? Who's going first?
Since I was one, let's just go through the door.
The door.
Excellent.
Stage left.
Roll initiative. I'm not
I
gonna do
roll
that
this.
bad. I don't think my big.
How strong are you? Not that big, but you're getting there.
This large chamber extends over what would be what they consider the gauntlet of the main entrance. There's arrow slits to the north that allow outside light to enter, filling the northern half of the room with sunlight.
What's a gauntlet?
That would be the hallway where
A horrifying tunnel of death.
yeah, so like in the instance of what you guys had down of when you first entered this place, it's that hallway that you have to get through with all the ballistas shooting left and right.
Oh.
Another instance of a gauntlet. A lot of people think of when they think of gauntlet, there's a actual thing called a gauntlet, like a test of strength type thing.
Yeah.
Whereas you're
Running
going,
the gauntlet.
yeah. So running the gauntlet means there's going to be medicine balls, sticks that are trying to hit you,
Being
stuff
hit
like
from
Well,
all
that.
that's what
sides.
I
You're
was.
being, like,
I was
assaulted.
thinking gauntlet, like fighting ring,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was so.
Not like an octagon or anything
That's
like
what
that.
I was
Not like
thinking,
that.
and then
Gauntlet will be like test of endurance, test of strength to see if you can get from point A to point B while being hammered and obliterated by other shit.
I got you. Sorry, I was just.
You're good.
So those are like pointing down in the hall, like the hall.
I had to ask what a manse was, so.
No. So these that you're seeing, the up here, things up here, that's where light is coming in because they're arrow slit over.
Okay.
The gauntlet, I'll reveal.
Sorry, it's just I need education.
You see this right here?
Yes.
That's the portcullis.
That's the portcullis. When it's raised up, that's where it will be.
Oh, okay.
So the gauntlet is technically
So
these arrow slits. These arrow slits here are looking over into the gauntlet at the bottom of the. There's the ballistas that are below it, and open this up. Throughout the area, you can see thick webs strung between the walls and pillars. And that's where we're going to take our break.
cool.
Right before we
Spider
fight
boss.
the spiders.
So like you were saying the gauntlet, like if you're on the lower
Okay,
the lower
so
half
the
of the
lower-
entrance.
Right, so looking at this part here,
Uh-huh.
this is the gauntlet. This whole hallway.
Okay.
And the reason it's called a gauntlet is it is a run down the center while things are firing at you from the left and right. And if you can make it through, you've ran the gauntlet. And it is basically when an army is invading, that's the pincer point. They're all going to try to funnel through. They got to get through the portcullis first, which is here. And then they got to bust down the doors. And the whole time that they're doing that, they have these ballistas that are shooting at them on the left and right.
Okay.
So in an instance of what people consider of like a test of strength running the gauntlet, you have a pathway that you got to run. And on your left and right, medicine balls are swinging. So if the medicine ball hits you, and the way that a running of the gauntlet works is if you get knocked off of the path that you're on, you're out. So if a medicine ball hits you and knocks you off, you're out.
Okay.
So if you've ever watched like Ninja Warrior,
No,
or
but I've
Wipeout, or
yeah,
any of those TV
Wipeout
shows,
definitely.
Those are runnings of gauntlets, but
Oh.
those are like not a deadly gauntlet, whereas the original
I'll let
running
my
of a
age
gauntlet
show and
was
say American Gladiators.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to understand what.
yeah. Okay. For those at home, thank you guys for sticking around with us. As we've been stating, we do have these wonderful click-clack dice that you can win. Make sure that you get your tickets now that you can get. You're able to get up to 100 tickets if you have enough points for them. Chances of getting 100 tickets is going to be slim because you basically had to watch me 24/7, and I didn't stream 24/7. But you do get extra points for subscribing and so forth. You can use your skulls to buy tickets with exclamation ticket. We'll be having the drawing at the end of the stream. We're going to take a quick break real quick, and when we come back, we'll remind everybody of this and get everything going. So stick around.
Name.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tavris, also known as Boomer. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and tonight is the giveaway night. Look at this. In like an hour and a half.
You get to stare at the dice, and he will give you those hands.
He did not actually lick that for your information.
Oh no, no.
If you want me to lick it, it'll cost you a little bit more. It is a viable option.
Congratulations, you get the dice and the essence of Boomer.
No,
Brought to you by L'Oreal.
so the dice giveaway, all you have to do is, if you are watching right now, you can put in exclamation ticket and buy a ticket. They are available to be purchased right now. We've already got a bunch of people that I think have already purchased a few. At the end of the stream, we will be doing the giveaway from anybody who's bought tickets. You must be watching at the time that we do the giveaway. Else, you don't get it.
No dice.
Yep.
If you not here.
Let's see. I can look right now and see how many people have bought tickets. Has anybody bought tickets? Apparently we have Nasagi and Bodak are the only two people that have bought tickets.
Huh. Wonder if everyone's waiting for the last minute.
Wow.
All you gotta do in the Twitch chat, exclamation ticket. Lotus. You see points going up, but you don't see in you. That's odd. Trying to find you in the search. That way, if there's
Zelda
I don't have you in here, Lotus. Zelda, how you doing? Zelda, I need to give you points because you I don't know why Lotus has no points. Bodak's sitting at 13.
Mine gives me points, but it doesn't give you ticket option.
What? I mean, Draxel's got 80 points. Watching her. Sagi. Why does Opie.
Yeah, I watch my friend's stream.
I
What do
watch-
you do?
I watch my
You
friends-
ignore it.
No, I watch my friend's streams, just not on
Twitch.
You ignore your friend's streams. You ignore your friends.
I do not. I love
My
my
stream
friends.
is when my bedtime is.
Well, I mean, I'm usually up and at work
Dude,
while he's
I
streaming.
feel you.
So, so I look at a stream because we don't have any customers.
Because being at work at 6 a.m. sucks.
Work until 1 a.m.
I have to be at work at 6.
Being at anything at 6 a.m. sucks.
Yeah, I work through the night. That's not fun.
I
Okay.
am not a morning person.
Yes, the viewer points are skulls.
Skulls. I've got a bone to pick with you.
So, Draxel, attempt to put in the exclamation ticket,
We will see.
and then like just put in one. I think it's not plural. Like
Oh, with a 1 instead of an I?
no.
Or increment amount of tickets to buy?
Increment of the ticket.
Oh. Hey, cool. Nasagi has 48 skulls.
Yes. It's
Brian, if you
ticket.
win, I don't have to mail it to anybody.
If I win, it's immediately getting sent to the next person.
Okay.
Exclamation ticket. No S at the end.
Why?
I didn't put an S.
Yeah.
And then I tried exclamation
space.
ticket. Oh.
And then one.
Motherfuck.
Yeah. You're gonna.
I'm bad at this, okay?
It's okay. We know you're a
Hey.
little special.
Little? Okay, there it is. It's
Say-
exclamation ticket space. How many tickets you want to
Yep.
get?
Zelda, I don't think you have points because you haven't been in a couple of last week. But you're supposed to have 60 points at least. If you
I hate you, Jason.
I don't even want to know.
I hate you so much, Jason.
He's so mean to you.
Yes, he is.
I won't mail to Jason either. He can come pick it up.
No, you don't, Jason. Nobody will understand until the delay catches up. Oh, there we go, Lotus. Oh. Talk about fussy.
Oh, this thing, yeah. I was about to say, this is what I get for trying to do giveaways like way into
Into streaming when you have points that are built up in other areas.
yeah, because I have points that are built up in other things.
Yeah,
because
like-
I started the point system as soon as I started streaming.
Like starting with the pirate stash and the sticker points
Yep.
stuff.
And then I like pulled them away when Twitch started doing their own points, but I didn't like erase points.
Mmm.
And so recently I've erased points. Okay, Lotus got her tickets. So Lotus is the only one.
Hey,
Giveaway?
how many points does Rouge have?
Rouge?
R-U-Z? E or something like that?
Sorry,
RRUZE?
none.
Yes,
They have 91.
they have 91. So if they were to buy tickets, they would do what?
Exclamation point, ticket,
one.
space, 1 or space 9.
No, they can only get one ticket. Because it's 60 points per.
Oh, I thought it was 10 points.
Nope.
My bad.
You gain 10 points per 10 minutes of watching. So, like, for every hour of watching, they get
Okay.
you a ticket.
Gotcha.
See, that's the whole key, is I make sure that you've watched for an hour. Analytics.
Oh, staying active in the chat gives you extra points too,
Yep.
doesn't it?
Being
That's
active
why.
in the chat gets you another 2 or 3 points per time you talk.
I was about to say, I don't remember watching 8 hours worth of stream considering the comas that I went into.
No. You also get 60. You instantly get 60 points for following.
Okay.
You're a follower.
I've been a follower well before.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is right now I'm having the issue of like I know for a fact that Zelda is a follower, and
Mhm.
she's the one that I'm having issues with giving her points.
Gotcha.
How long has Rouge been a follower?
A while.
So she should have an extra 60 points. See, this is the fun part of like, and I was trying to find where people they were watching and still had points. And trying to give people back their 60 that they had for whatever. Let's give Rouge another 60. Aha! There we go. So Rouge has her 60. Zelda should be popping up here soon. She's also active in chat. Oh, you're not causing problems, Zelda. Like everything, we're finding all sorts of like wonderful, fun things that are going on with this.
If we figure out the quirks and kinks of it now, it won't cause issues in future times.
Exactly.
So you're not causing problems. You're handing out solutions.
Can I just give her points?
I'm pretty sure you can.
No. I mean like in chat.
Yeah, give her a gifted sub.
Add points to their.
Here's everybody. Good luck.
Bitch.
It's right
How
there.
dare you?
Okay, so if this is right, add points.
Gosh, look at that sexy beast in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh yeah.
Just, can't get enough of that face. Just makes you see him and you just go,
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, your hair smells good.
oh, I know. Today was full wash day.
So let's see if you can now
It's
buy
really
a ticket.
odd being the person with the longest hair.
Yeah.
I used to have hair longer than that.
Yeah, no shit. You used to have it go, what, like 3/4 of the way down your back or almost touching your ass?
Here we go, Zelda's got a ticket.
Hey man, stand up and cheer. I can't. Raise his leg with cast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the photo that you showed me of when you had your hair the longest. I think it was almost down to your ass.
So like even this, like this is only coming off the top.
Yeah.
Like that's the fun part, is the stuff that's at my shoulders only coming from up here, from where I'd shaved the sides and the back of it. Anyways, we left off.
Yeah, we're about the same then. So we left. Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel with roll initiative.
Just curious.
Fuck.
Oh, well, that's not terrible.
Look, I'm not scared of spiders. I just don't fucking like them.
Right?
They are perfectly fine staying the fuck over there.
25 to 20. 15 to 20.
I got a 15.
10 to 15.
10.
14.
Boss, what do you got?
8.
We're good at this.
I feel
And
like
what do these guys have?
I had average.
8 legs of pure, unadulterated terror.
And improved initiative.
Ludwig, what was yours?
Their alert. 10. Does it matter? I'm jumping out the window. Nope!
Speaking of running the gauntlet,
Leah, you're up.
I'd rather run the gauntlet.
Sweet. What do I see in this room? 2 giant spiders?
At least.
Let me pull the screen again.
Joke's on you. There's 8.
I mean, that's what you can see is 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go up behind the spider.
You gonna attempt to go up behind the spider?
I'm not. I can't be sneaky. It's a disadvantage. I mean, I could try.
I'll
Let's.
put it this way. Hold on. That's 5. 10. Does that change your perception of what you're doing?
Uh-huh.
15.
Ugh.
What the
Yeah, I'm. No. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna.
So that's 15. Do you want to attack the spider?
I really think I should get him out of the way quickly.
Go for it.
Halflings can't roll that once.
Right.
correct?
I thought it was like you can only use this once a day or once per long rest. I didn't know that.
Nope.
Anytime you roll
I
one.
refuse to let anybody. I do not inform you that you can keep re-rolling this over.
Like, I was rereading this, and I was just going through, finding out, okay, so how does Brave work? How does Nimbleness work? Naturally Stealthy. And then I saw that. I was like, wait, isn't it once per long rest? Page 28. Okay, flip.
Now it is
The
only
fuck?
attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
That's the only time you're going to use that.
Sorry, my screen went
You
off.
can
Okay.
only
from
use it
my
on nat
things.
1s, but it means you can't roll a nat 1 unless you roll a second one.
But like a wild magic table is what I was getting
Oh,
at.
yeah.
Doesn't count.
Wild Magic Sorcerer, Halfling.
You can still.
Yeah.
Eat the Halfling. That would be awesome. Have a Goliath. Throw the Halfling. Off death.
Audrey, you're up next.
Oh man, I can't even.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
You not attack the spider?
Yeah, I was going to, but my phone freaked out, so I had to reload everything. Because I don't have my attack rolls memorized.
It's your proficiency plus your.
Okay, here it is. Does this 23 hit?
Yes. Roll date.
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
It's still standing.
You got a second attack.
I'm gonna attack it again.
The crowd goes wild. It's a wonderful throw.
Does an 11 hit?
Plus 7. Plus
So an 11? No.
Then,
If it's plus 7, that's a 12.
oh, 12?
Nope.
Okay, then I missed the second attack.
Just in case.
So that everybody knows these, what looks like the slits in the floor, that's exactly what they are. They're slits in the floor. And the 3 things right here, those are cauldrons. These are slits in the floor.
Tar.
Where people would heat up oil.
Tar.
For the gauntlet.
Yep, oil for the gauntlet. Heated oil.
I like these guys.
We need a badass fortress.
I'm giving
Bonus
this to the
action,
townspeople.
Direwolf. Actually, before I do that, I'll say, hey, we're under attack. So the guys in the door can come. And then, boom, Direwolf. And move in to attack the giant spider.
Okay. See if I can get a direwolf.
Hello, Wolf, or you could just make it larger. Look to crash your system.
I mean, combat always crashes.
Hey!
Hey, it's the pupper. Oh my
Hey.
god, I can ride on the back of Audrey.
Yep.
Okay, you should be able to move it now.
Cool.
I'm just gonna put you there for the time being, and there you go.
Slightly scooch her over to the side.
Okay, so
And
you
go
go
back.
sneak in and take an attack.
Yep.
You'll have to move once you finish your attack.
Okay. Well, is there like space for me to stand over here?
Yeah, you can stand on the slits. It's just they are
Okay.
for regular creatures. They're rough terrain.
Alright, so I'll do that instead.
Okay.
And pack tactics.
I wonder if there's
Yay.
oil still in the cauldrons. And if they can be tipped the other way.
What'd you get?
A 22.
That hits.
Right. Takes 9 piercing damage and needs to make a strength save. Beat 13.
Nose picker.
That's a
I
14.
was itching my nose.
Ah, it's
That's
fine.
what they all say.
It's not knocked prone then.
Linwick,
That's my turn.
Linwick will head on inside. He heard everything was under attack. Notice all the bad that is right
Well-
there.
Linwick with just his lantern can only see the bear.
Oh fuck.
So he doesn't know the fact that the rest of them were there.
I can't see. Well, of course, I guess the wolf would have.
It's a bonus action to use an object, right?
It is.
Using my bonus action, I'll crank the lantern back up.
Oh, you can do that for free.
Oh, then I'll
But
turn
even with it cranked up, I'd already assumed you cranked it back
it.
up.
Okay, so it's at 30-30.
So 30-30.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm hoping to use Bane to catch the 3 that's in that column.
30.
Just
Okay,
cast light on
everything's
your
right
lantern.
at the ones at the very back
Mm-hmm.
are at 50.
Okay. And I will be using Bane on the 3 in this column directly in front of him. So I need charisma saving throws from those 3.
So right here.
Yes.
Charisma save?
Yes, sir.
That's a 1.
1 fail.
That's a nat 20.
That is a success.
And that's a 8.
That is a fail.
I was
So
surprised at their charisma for a giant spider.
Well, I mean, a 1, an 8, and a nat 20.
Well, I know. I was just saying. Like, I looked at giant spider and their charisma is a 15. That's ridiculous.
it's because they're scary. Imagine seeing a giant fucking spider in front of you. Kinda
I
terrifying.
know. That's what I'm saying.
So we got 2 of them have Bane on them.
That is correct. 2 of them will have a negative D4 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws.
Here we go.
As long as I can hold concentration. And then Leah from behind you here. He's got 2 bodies, 8 eyes, 8 legs, which makes it a hell of a lot uglier than you. So you can have a D8 bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
Their turn.
You're welcome.
I think that was a compliment.
You get what you get, okay?
They don't know any better.
Kool-Aid.
18 against Audrin.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Poison.
As a wolf, yep.
That's 12.
The D8.
That succeeds.
Yeah, I get half poison damage.
So you take 11 piercing, and ooh, that's yeah, it's a high number.
That's not good.
Half of it.
Yeah, that would be 8 poison.
So 19 total.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you are also. That's it. Okay. Leah.
Got it. Stabby stab.
19 to hit you.
No. Wait, yeah, 19 does hit. Jesus Christ.
About to say, how'd you get a higher armor class than me?
I was like, hold on a
I need a
second.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Come on, be nice to me, Dice. Oh, thank goodness. A 16.
Take 8 piercing and take 2 poison. That was opposite spectrums on the poison dice.
Oof.
I don't like this. There's too many spiders.
How many spiders are there?
Too fucking many.
7 to hit Audrin.
7?
Yeah.
No.
8.
No.
I actually have this ready to say cutting words.
17.
Yeah.
We'll let that one go.
Okay. Out of the
Constitution saving throw?
nope. Out of the darkness comes a web, and you are now
shit.
restrained.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Leah,
Mm-hmm.
9
Mm-mm.
and 11.
No. I'm assuming I got lucky there.
Fuck.
As 2 more pieces of web come flying out of the darkness. Boss! Bro.
Toss the javelin at the one she hit.
Okay.
Excuse me.
17 to hit.
That hits.
10 points of piercing damage.
That one falls down dead.
Okay. Target the next closest one. I don't have very much range with these things. $19 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage. And seeing as that's all my javelins, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Leah!
Yes. Okay. I grab my sword again. And I stabby stab.
Just for benefit, whoever wins, they can have a cursed die as well.
22?
22, that hit. Oh, you're moving. Are you moving to the closest one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot it moved.
Yeah, she just has to step up. Step up, step up.
You know what? I'm gonna pull out my hand dice and
Please be cursed like it was on the first roll.
so that everybody knows I bought a set for myself.
Nice.
14. That's max damage for me.
14 to
You
the
don't
one
want to
that you
smite
hit.
too?
You can only use it once.
You can use it as many times as you have spell slots.
Oh, yeah. Nah. I'm gonna hit it again. Or
Okay.
attempt to. $19?
That hits.
Ugh. 6 to that.
Are you really 1 in or 10?
That one's dead.
Keep that next to you. To remember that you
Nice.
have
Oh,
a
yeah.
inspiration.
Audrey, you're up.
So restrained means I have to break out before I can move, correct?
That is correct. Good sir.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see.
Cough.
Dying.
Dying.
Yeah.
Restrained
I
creature's
guess
speed
I'll-
becomes 0. It
I
can't
choked
benefit
on
from any
water.
bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against have advantage, and you have disadvantage on your own attacks. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves.
So I quit
Okay.
smoking and everybody starts coughing. What?
Well,
Let's see.
I choked on water. Because I'm an idiot.
I'm going to, because I know you can attack the webbing. Yeah, okay. I'll do
Yeah,
this
you
first.
can. If you
Alright.
want.
You can attack, you just have disadvantage. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, there is no spider there.
Yeah, he's high.
I'm not attacking the spider.
Oh, I thought you said you were attacking. My bad, man.
No, he's.
No, you can attack the webbing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's webbed.
I'll do
He's
athletics.
webbed up because they were
My
gonna eat
apologies.
him.
For some reason, I was thinking just break out of it like a grapple. That's
Yeah,
that's what I thought on that.
Athletics.
I mean, you can.
You can do one or the other.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a strength check, not athletics.
Mhm.
Just a strength check.
Oh
wow.
Or you can attack the weapon.
Or if you had access to them, Misty Step or Dimension Door.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I know.
I'll just do a strength check.
Okay.
That's it. I'm stuck here.
What was it?
Both at 9.
Mm.
You're still there.
Bonus action, going to spend a spell slot to heal myself.
You're about to hear the best bardic inspiration.
Lennowick.
Ah, Lennowick is, well, how's the pupper looking, Mr. Aldrin?
He's looking okay.
Okay.
He's whimpering a little bit. He's in a web.
Yeah, he's not bleeding, but he looks like he's a little bored, but not bad.
Sad that Vicious Mockery is in action. I'm just gonna yell at the spider that is Bane at the moment. Did you fucking hear that, you eight-legged freak?
Okay.
Referring to what I told Leah. She's better looking than you.
What is that?
Oh,
That would be a wisdom saving throw.
With Bane, it's got the.
Negative D4.
With every roll?
It's their attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh.
Which means they're fine on
Nine?
ability checks. That is a fail!
It probably would have passed if it didn't have it forward.
Oh, fuck.
Because I rolled a forward.
My save is 16.
Huh.
So it is going to take 5, and then it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Disadvantage -4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Their turn.
Also, as my bonus action, I'm going to look at Audrin and just say, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Audrin?"
so you D8.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You can use it on a attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once in the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
That's it for me. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
nope,
wow. What?
Nope.
Is there more, or do they move up?
Fucking nope.
They moved up.
Okay. The first one. Against Leah.
No! Stay away.
That's a negative to start with.
Haha!
So 4 to hit.
Barely
No.
missed.
Yeah, totally. No.
But they have advantage against Audrey.
Poor guy.
Yay! Luckily, it's only 2 of them.
20 to hit
Yeah.
and 17 to hit.
I will cutting words that one.
15 to hit. Oh wait, cutting words is
1d6 minus to it. -4.
17 plus 4. 13.
Misses!
So 1 hit.
I helped.
Yay!
Oi! Fuck you! My dog!
So I need a Constitution saving throw from Audrey.
You okay?
2-2.
I guess a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
7
Was that
poison,
with the... No, never mind, you
and
can't.
Oh shit! I forgot to use it. Sorry.
Yeah.
7 poison, and 6 piercing.
My phone is hot.
Sounds
You
Next,
need a new phone.
It's just the screen.
Like, it's starting to, like, overheat itself.
15 for Linwick.
Oh. Did I just get Bukaki'd against the floor? Because that hit.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
I got hand tied.
Ooh.
And then a 19 against Leah.
Yeah!
So Leah's also
Wait,
Yay.
that's not a saving throw or anything?
Yep.
Dang. That sucks. So,
Nope, that is them shooting a web because it's an attack action.
mm.
Yeah. Like I had done.
So the only way to get out is to attack the webbing?
You can use a
Or
action to do a strength roll
Oh.
to try to get out, or you can attack the webbing. Your choice.
is it still disadvantage when you're attacking like at your own feet? Since
Yes.
You're not trying to attack something excess.
Yes.
Okay.
Still disadvantage. Boss, you're up.
It would also be an action to free someone from a web.
That would be you attacking the webbing. Because you can't, if you touch the web, you're gonna get stuck to it as well.
Okay. Oh, my scimitar menacing. Strike it. The web's on you.
Oh, okay.
Give me an attack roll.
Don't stab me.
Well, that's only an 11 to hit.
Oh, that hits. I mean, it is stationary webbing.
With each session, I'm
7
trusting his
points of
character
slashing.
less and less.
How much?
That gets you out.
7 slashing.
There's still a little bit of web like attached to you, but not much.
I'm
it is
free?
that like you're free.
Yay!
And can I go and pick up one of my javelins?
Looks like a sorority party.
Oh.
No,
No?
that's an action
Interact.
multiple
with
because
attacks,
you're gonna have to pull it out of a spine.
Okay.
You can go up to another spider and use your second attack.
Let's say you could go to this one.
That's true.
Move to the column and attack
Or
that
you can
one.
move another 5 feet down and attack the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
He'll get you out of there.
only a 14 to hit?
Fuck, I want.
14 to hit.
Yes.
That just barely hit.
What was that? 14.
Be 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Leah, you are no longer restrained. You do have a few spider webs still attached to your armor.
Ugh.
It's a natural 20.
It is a natural 20.
See, now is the time that you expend smites.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one smite. And I don't remember what that does.
1d8.
1d8.
2d8.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That
It
is
is
right. It's
2d8
2d8.
plus
Okay, initial.
1d8 for each spell.
That's a
slot.
d8 per level.
Yeah.
Well, I have two level spells, or second level spells, so I guess I could do the 2d8s.
That means you're going to do 3d8 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Extra
And
beyond.
your weapon damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that, and then.
It's like
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to double everything that's on the dice.
So 14 plus 6. 20? Plus
20
24. So
times 2.
48. 48 damage.
Plus.
Plus your strength modifier.
And a +1, which means you did 52 damage.
Yeah.
This spider just like all around you.
splatters.
1 second level spell down.
So from the aftermath of the sorority party to the in the middle.
That's your first attack.
Oh yeah.
There's another one to your right.
I'll do that again. I'll attack again, but I'm probably not gonna throw a spite. A spite. No, that didn't hit at all.
You have a bardic inspiration. Well, so you can do your adding and then decide.
That was a
Don't announce the
a
total.
2.
She can announce the total and then decide afterwards. Just she has to decide whether to use it or
No.
not before.
Well, I already
Oh, so you did use it?
yeah,
What
but
was your
still
total?
missed 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey,
Oh,
you're up.
I forgot to add the 7.
8 plus 7?
Guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and
8 plus
break
7
out my
is
ring
15.
again.
15. Sorry.
That does hit.
Okay.
I'll be taking that back.
Sorry.
Sorry, Audrey. Maths.
You're fine.
9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
9 damage. Okay.
9.
Now it's Audrey's turn. You got 2 spiders up
Going
on top
to-
of you.
Yeah, gonna use my action to break out of this fucking webbing.
Need a strength check. Hello?
At nothing. Sorry.
Everybody thinks, oh, this wonderful role-playing universe where you help create a story with
13?
your friends. No, it's fantasy math.
13? That just barely
It's
breaks
not
out of
fun.
the,
That was a math head.
Cool.
Nice goal, thank you.
I'm going to use
A
another
math head?
spell slot.
Yes, a
to-
math head.
Mm-mm. That's what they're calling it these days.
Linoway.
Can Linowake raise his head to be able to see spiders?
Yeah.
Bang!
Where?
The 3 in the column, because I would guess
Those two.
that the one over is out of line of sight.
Oh, so you can get,
I can get 3 at a time.
so...
Either one on the far left, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just I'm not sure if I can see the top one or
Okay,
not.
what is it? Charisma save?
That is correct.
Charisma.
Fail. Pass. Mustard.
0.
Fail. 0.
Yeah.
That's 2 fails and 1 pass.
You know.
I didn't think they had a negative. Poo.
Okay. Spider.
Go get him, boy! Bardic Inspiration to you, Audrin.
I still have the one.
Oh, I thought you used it. My bad.
No, I didn't have to.
Go get him, girl!
Is confused as to be
Which,
what
by the way,
I
I'm
called
no longer grappled. if
As
you
I'm-
wanna read that.
I got something to explain about biology if you need explanation. What you're being
22
called
to
that.
hit Leah.
A what?
22 to hit Leah.
Uh-huh.
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, be nice to me. Be nice. Ooh.
Hey, do you want inspiration?
No, I'm good.
11 piercing and 11 poison.
Oof.
Oh god.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh wow, I'm down.
Oh, you're unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Oh!
I was at 21.
Nice.
Oh. Well, that was a waste
Wow.
of a Bardic Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Mm.
But hey, the cool thing is that you're stable.
10 against Audrey.
Miss.
Yeah, I got a 2 total.
On a Constitution saving throw?
Because it's a One.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't help you.
I might have.
That's a 1 against
You would
Audrey.
have had to roll.
Does it want inspiration?
Are you fucking kidding me?
L'Oreal dice, man.
$17 against Leah.
Oh shit.
Hello, Thunder.
Wait, but she's.
Oh, 17
she's
against
unconscious.
Leah?
Yeah.
I'd like to cutting words that.
Okay.
With another -4 to it.
So
It's a 13, which
13
misses.
to hit Leah.
That's the last I can do anything like that.
I was just like.
Now it's other multi-attack.
That's a maybe.
Voss, your turn. That sucked because it had advantage because she's prone.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1, and then I rolled what I rolled.
Decent. What is it with my characters and always keeping her alive?
I don't know. Voss, you're up.
It's because
You're
Leah.
fucking welcome.
I never not thank you.
Leah is unconscious at your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach down, healing hands for 5.
Oh yeah, because it's all or nothing.
Please
right?
stop bleeding.
You get 5.
Well, she wasn't bleeding out.
No, she was at 0, man.
Yes, but when you're poisoned by a spider, you just go to 0 at symptom.
No.
No. Not
Oh,
on
well,
these.
you got your information.
Not on these. These are
Walk over
specialty
to the
mobs.
nearest spider. I will employ my action surge.
Oh, you're now poisoned for an hour.
Oof, chow.
Oh, that's what it is.
And you are also paralyzed, even though you have your health back. Welcome to.
That's what it was.
The spider that just put her down is right next to me.
Yes.
I don't have to move.
Yes, it is.
But anyway, I'm gonna employ my action surge
Okay.
to attack it with my Morning Star.
Okay.
Did you already do your attacks?
No, but it was an action to use my healing hand.
Oh, my bad.
That is an 18 plus 7. That's 25 to hit.
Does that mean I get disadvantage when I'm trying to roll death saves too?
No.
Because
Not
I was
on
about
death
to be like,
saves.
that's just bullshit right there.
Not on death saves.
Ew.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
But you are going to stay there.
What'd you roll to hit?
Stay.
25.
Okay. Okay.
And then second attack will be 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Why am I paralyzed?
For another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Spider poison.
Oh.
Still up.
Okay, that's my turn.
Leah. Paralyzed. You are incapacitated and can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage. And any attack that hits you is a critical if the attacker is within 5 feet.
So just kill me already, damn.
Incapacitated, you can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
I will sell the fuck out of your sword and we'll bring you back again.
No, thank you.
Audrin,
Fine, you
it's
can
your
go chill
go.
with Diedrich.
Well, I'm
Have
gonna
fun
have
with
to
your new
attack the
slave
one in
mistress.
front of me because I can't get to the one
I never signed anything.
over by her.
I mean,
So I
there's-
have to attack regularly.
there is one that's right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to attack that one. I can't attack the one over by her.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then I would get pack tactics thanks to Boss, but I can't because she's incapacitated,
Yep,
right?
that is correct.
Here comes the storm. Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm glad it's raining. I like it.
You can take an attack of opportunity and come attack the one near us.
No, he's still attacking one that's near her.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That hits.
And there's 2d6.
I was about to say, you guys never fucking kill him before,
Oh,
right?
fuck. Like 5. But, strength save. If it's not dead.
Strength save? No, it's still up.
I hate spiders. Man, I hate spiders.
11.
Hey, it is knocked prone.
So, you remember Skyrim? Frostbite spiders? There you go, that's about
Yeah.
the same size.
Huge.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare fuel.
Jeez.
Lenwick.
Yelling at the one all the way down south. How about you come get an easy snack, you dumb bitch?
What is it?
Wisdom save on this.
16.
Doesn't want an easy snack. Can I try and use my dagger as a bonus action to just start cutting?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait. As a...
As a bonus.
No.
Okay. Then nothing else.
It's an action. The spider's turn.
Right, they're just gonna eat.
We're gonna start with Lenwick, or not Lenwick.
I was like,
Audrin.
actually in the
Yeah.
safest spot.
I get 3 on me.
Does an 8 hit you?
No.
20.
Mm.
Yeah.
A natural 20?
No.
Hmm.
Con save.
Give me a con save.
13.
That was con. That saves.
Right.
So take 9 piercing and 6 poison.
Okay.
Leah.
Mm.
Trying to kill him.
20.
Yeah,
Was that about being?
it's critical
It's
no
an
matter
automatic
what.
critical.
Automatic crit.
Mm-hmm. She still gets to make her saving throw though.
Yep, Constitution save.
Yeah.
It's at disadvantage though, isn't it?
No.
Poison condition.
That is Dex and strength.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
That's for poisoned? Then no, you don't have disadvantage.
Okay. Come on.
Now if it
She's
tries
got
to
an
web
inspiration
you,
die. She needs it.
it's 6 plus.
12.
12.
Mhm.
That gets you to half. That's a good thing.
What's
You're
that
just gonna be
mean to
bleeding
have?
out.
You're
Okay,
gonna take
no.
half damage on something.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say because this could possibly kill you
Yeah.
outright.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the because it's a critical.
Okay.
So, it's 15 damage piercing.
Well, I'm down again.
Yes, but that's not all
No.
the damage.
And then 7 total
Poisoned.
poison that is half already.
Mm-hmm. So 14.
It would have been.
But still just
So it's a
snake.
critical.
Yeah, no, it would have been. Would
Poison
have
didn't
been,
get.
Poison was
Oh.
14.
Oh,
and it
my
got
bad.
halved to 7.
My bad, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Well, I'm down again.
Yep.
But
So how far over did I take it?
well, it was my whole thing is 47.
Okay, so I wasn't.
She had 30
Five.
HP left to hit at.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. The other spider goes to attack you.
I thought that one attacked me already.
Nope.
Is this the one with the negative D4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're trying to keep one of the characters in my book alive.
15.
That does not hit.
That's a D4.
Yes.
I rolled a 4 on it.
Yes.
So not 2 death saves.
Bane is the best!
Good job.
Okay. So, boss.
I hate spiders.
Even though she's never moved, like her eyes have closed.
Yeah. The spider I've been hitting, I will strike it with the Morning Star. Attempt to strike it with the Morning Star. 11 to hit.
That misses.
I will attempt to strike it with the Morning Star again.
Ooh,
14 to hit.
That just hits.
You need to change your dice.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Well, the one that had put her down and
Poisoned me?
twice.
Does that mean I'm poisoned for another hour?
Oh, you never got out of that.
Mm.
Is finally dead.
And that's my turn.
I figure you'll move up to the next.
Yeah, to
Yes.
interpose.
Leah, I need a death saving throw.
Just regular.
14.
And that's a success. Audrin,
Fucking
you
be
got
happy
3
have a bard
spiders
in the
that are
party
near
now.
you. One of them is able to attack Leah.
Yeah, that one that's gonna attack Leah, it's within 5 feet of Voss, so I get pack tactics. And I'm attacking it.
We're trying so hard to kill one of us. Again.
Yeah, he is.
Haven't you already satiated your bloodthirst? I thought,
24.
That hits.
thought you would have by killing off a character that you really wanted dead anyways.
We all did. We all did.
By far one of, like, easily top 2
12
favorite
damage.
characters I've ever played.
You kill it.
Yes. Bonus action. How much health do I have? Bonus action, Bamfout.
Oh.
Turn is just option. But go ahead and keep the dire wolf like nearby. Just in
Oh.
case. Would it be there or would it be there?
Oh, fuck.
Coming after you now?
Probably.
You'd be there.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Hopefully not. You're the cool.
That's
You're
what
one of
you're-
the cool characters.
Linwick.
No. Get up. You're not allowed to die yet. Have 9 hit points.
Thank you.
Such
And you
inspiring
there!
words.
I really don't know what to say. Like, I've seen moles that are better than you. The one directly on Audrin.
I think they both are.
Oh,
but,
the one farthest away.
that's an 8.
Huzzah!
Mhm.
5 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack. There's not going to be a lot that I can do from now. I got to keep coming up with fuck. Insults.
So funny.
It has advantage.
Yeah, it does.
Thankfully, it also has a D4.
The other one has disadvantage on Audrin. We'll start with that one.
Oh, the one on Audrin.
Aww.
2 nat 20s.
What do you want me?
That's a nat 20 and a 19.
I love it. I love it.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Audrey, what's your AC?
Yeah.
My AC is a 16.
Yeah, you're fucked anyways.
24 total.
But it's fine because I rolled a nat 20 for my save, so.
Lucky you. 8 piercing, 12 poison. Advantage.
Minus a D4.
20 total.
Nah.
Constitution save.
That's a 13 on the dice.
That's a C.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Finally, for the first time today, I'll be taking damage.
4 piercing,
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
4 poison.
If it
Alright,
gets to
so
that.
I have to roll a 10 or higher.
What?
Bane is a
Concentration.
Concentration.
10 on the die.
Voss.
I'll move up to 1 second, Linwood. And attempt to strike it with a Morning Star. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack. Natural 20,
Nice.
which is a 27 total.
Okay.
16
Max
plus
damage.
4 is 20 points of bludgeoning damage. So 30 total off that round.
It's dead. Leah is paralyzed, can't do anything. Audrey.
Again,
I'm still stuck here on the
sends a
ground.
claw out.
You want to see how many spells I have left?
Savagery at it.
You're welcome.
Dang.
19.
We'll pose you as a
19
statue
hits.
on the walls. And leave you here.
And that is 13 acid.
Okay.
And bonus action, healing word to Leah.
Okay.
Everybody's healing you now.
Mm-hmm.
Ludwig.
What does healing word do?
It's 1d4 plus spell.
You get 6 HP.
I don't really know what to yell at it anymore, but I'm gonna be doing Vicious Mockery again. It's all I've got.
Wisdom save.
I really have.
Yeah, but for spiders?
Your face looks like a lizard butt
Oh,
flap.
wait. The ghouls smell better than your breath.
18.
It passes, but that's just weird. It passed, so.
Senna.
I've rolled a 2 on one die and a 3 on the other 3 or 4 times now.
Its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I have anything to do.
Attacking Audrey. Fuck.
Yep.
13 to hit you.
Nope.
Boss.
I'll go to the one attacking Andron. Is that the last one?
Yep.
As far as we know.
I'll attack it.
Look on the ceiling, there's 8 more.
For 22 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You swing your Morning Star and crack the skull, the body of it, and it just starts to spill out innards,
Okay.
and we are out of initiative.
What? It was
The
a
fuck
sneeze.
was that?
It was a sneeze. I was concealing because I didn't want to make a look.
Boy, aren't you glad, Linwood, that you didn't, go up the stairs? Fully?
Are we upstairs? I can't really tell from this angle.
I'm just like.
What a beautiful ceiling this is.
Oh, you want to see too, Leah?
I rolled a 19 against his webbing.
Okay, roll damage.
I'm not exactly attack oriented.
Yeah, hell, I'll do a primal savagery at it.
How much damage did you do?
8.
Oh, that cuts it open.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
You really are a good boy.
I bet Leah's like with the sword in her hand, just like frozen.
Oh, no,
free
you're on the
sword.
ground.
Okay.
Free sword.
sword. I know what that
I
does.
can use those.
I'll move to her and see if, she's okay. Or,
We could stick
Blink
her in the
twice
latrine.
if you're okay.
Can't even blink. She's
I can't-
paralyzed.
I literally can't move or speak.
That's a 10 on medicine check.
She does have a pulse.
Cool. She's alive, just not moving. Same thing like the spider's back from home, we gotta give her like an hour.
I'll be spending 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic again.
Okay.
Wait a second.
1 Mississippi.
No, there's a thing. Let me.
You're immune to poison and disease.
Yeah, I am.
Right
I just remembered that I'm immune to poison and disease.
as soon as you said, I just remembered something. It's like, yeah, you're immune to poison and.
Oh my god, guys.
All half elves are immune to poison and disease.
No, all paladins.
No, or half elves are immune.
Paladins.
Oh, okay.
And not the poison damage.
No,
just
we're
poison
just
condition.
We
against-
just have an
Charmed
advantage
and
against
magic
being
can't.
Charmed and magic can't put us to sleep.
That's right.
And I
But
shall stand up.
yeah, I'm just.
Alright then.
I was playing dead, guys. It's fine.
I shall skip across those grates. Check out the other door. Fuck it. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
This door?
Yep. I open it. 8 more spiders.
I'm glad we decided to come this way because it would have shamed to tell the townsfolk it was safe and get eaten by spiders.
What do we have, good sir?
A real shame.
Let's see.
I wonder what created that. Tunnel though.
A fireplace is built in the west wall of this room. Hanging from a hook above its mantelpiece is a steel shield bearing the symbol of Axel, which is Dwarven Gauntlet clutching a hand axe.
Is it just a decorative piece? Or is there anything magic about it? That?
Still have detect magic.
I spent the time to recast it before I walked in.
Nope, it's not magical.
Very well.
The cots, tables, chairs, and empty foot lockers are all intact,
Very nice.
but covered in dust.
As proof that we have cleared out Axel,
Okay.
shield is now on my back.
We're not
Bigger
done
than your
the-
back.
Yes, it is the size of me.
We still got stairs in another place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. Amulet.
Oh.
Hey, can you see what this is too?
Oh, what the fuck? You're still paralyzed, so fuck off. I'm checking out the amulet. Or if it's just a religious piece.
It is a religious piece.
Alrighty.
Okay.
If you want, you can give me a religion check to figure out what god it is.
I believe it is a very common one as a player. As Linnowick, would an 18 get it?
Yes. This is Moradin, the Dwarven god of creation.
I was correct.
Hmm.
Relay that.
Platinum and gold to me.
Sorry, that's just rude.
It's not worth any.
Wow.
That cannot be true. If I melted it into platinum, it would be worth at least that much.
Worth whatever the price of a
Holy symbol?
holy symbol is.
5 gold. It's a decorative piece.
I'm going to melt it down into platinum and
You're gonna try, and then you're gonna
It's
waste
gonna have
everything
so
about
little-
it.
It has so little platinum in it. It's worth 5. Because it has no price here whatsoever, which means when it says a platinum amulet that is the holy symbol of Moradin, the only price to it is holy symbol.
It is purely decorative.
Alright. So we still got some stairs we gotta check out.
Yep.
Lead the way, sir, because I am tapped as fuck.
Well, I'm just gonna lay here.
Yes, you are.
So
You're just gonna leave me?
Yes,
you
I
guys
am.
are gonna go downstairs.
I'll drag you and
I'm
let your
back
hair
into
hit
the
the
stairs,
steps the way
drag her
down.
Back in the remember she's not paralyzed.
Okay.
Because
Oh.
the paralyzation is part of the poison.
Oh.
And if she's immune to poison,
My bad. Then I will be casting Identify on the vial of red liquid first.
so you don't have to cast a spell to figure out what a potion is.
Sure.
Potions in
Holy
5th edition,
fuck.
all you have to do is taste it.
Okay.
So you look at it and taste it.
Swirl,
and
swirl.
The two of them will tell you what it is.
So that's what it is.
Holy
It's
fuck,
a potion
dude.
of superior healing. Which is a good
Yeah.
potion.
Thanks for handing that to me.
This is not a pick me up. This is a
That's a full heal.
that's a full heal for
Yeah.
So are you guys going
Pretty much
through
anybody.
the thing to get to the going through the
We'll go down the stairs instead of going
Yeah.
down through the tunnel.
I said we just go down the stairs.
okay.
Down
Down
the stairs again.
Group you all
Wrap my
together
webbing.
so that I can quicker.
Fuck that nightmare fuel too.
I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
I said fuck that nightmare fuel.
they didn't give me any trouble at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. Here you go. Look at that. Down the stairs you
Oh.
went.
Then, voila, we have explored the place.
Nope.
What are we missing?
Down to the south. We got stairs.
Oh shit, that's right, up from the throne room.
To
Yep.
the throne. Yep.
That's where we shall head next.
Let's learn how to take a rest.
A rest, all a short rest to do for me is get bardic inspirations back.
You give me action surge back, which is not terrible, but that's
Where do you want to take your short rest?
Are we wanting to take one?
We could use hit dice for those of us that are almost at half.
I've already used my hit dice that I want to use for the day.
Alright.
But I can use lay on hands on myself if I want to.
It's fine. Let's go. I can change into something and still have HP.
Okay, so you guys are gonna keep moving.
Yep.
Up to the throne room.
up them
Oh
stairs.
shit, there's more stairs.
Up the stairs.
Quietly.
Up the throne. So if you're going quietly, I need a stealth check from you.
Fuck.
Disadvantage. Probably that. Actually, it didn't matter. 5.
We are all slightly tired.
I don't.
Yeah, 5.
I hardly ever do anything quietly.
Audrin, did you get double digits?
Yeah, I had 12.
Alright, you have the highest one. 5, 5, 8, and 12.
Alright, so this is we're coming.
It's a dwarven lich! Oh, fucking Christ.
That's something you don't see every day.
There's so much shit in here.
A dwarvo lich.
This place is fucking huge.
You have a corridor with a door at the end to the north. It looks like there's a set of stairs that are off to the right. Directly across from that is a door to the left.
Go check out the door.
You're going.
I'll go check out the staircase.
Checking out the door. Checking out the stairs.
18 for perception.
18.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything.
8 for perceiving up or down the stairs, whichever way
It
they're
goes
going.
down. You would
With this-
actually recognize
I was about to
the
say.
area that it leads to downstairs. That's the crumbled religious.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to go to the door at the north.
You're gonna go to the door to the north?
Yes.
We'll be opening the door.
Okay. So, what we're gonna do first,
Mm-hmm.
open this door.
Oh, fuck.
In the middle of this room stands a carved stone tub filled with gnawed bones. There is a faucet. There's a fireplace right here.
So, Mare gonna be big pimpin'.
And it smells pretty bad in here. Like it smells
Yeah.
horrid.
E.
And then Leah was going north.
Yep. And I was gonna listen at the door.
Okay, you get there. Hold on.
Yeah. I was gonna follow behind her.
And
What the fuck is that?
Okay, what
the
is?
luminous, wispy form of a female elf floats in the dusty hallway before you. Its face wreathed in a tangle of gossamer hair, body clad in spectral rags that flutter around it. The apparition's face becomes a mask of rage as it screams, "Get out of my house!" And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Jeez.
Well, that's just
it
rude.
was very rude, actually.
So I guess that's a banshee.
Banshees mostly just bitch and moan and then scream at you.
Well, she just screamed at me.
Like, actual, like,
Oh.
Yeah.
they just at you.
Mm.
So, for
I want to ask her to prove it's her house.
in the
actually.
chat right now, now is
You
your
added a
chance,
ticket too?
your last and final
I got
chance,
2. At least I was supposed to.
to attempt to get a ticket for this wonderful dice set. They rolled pretty decently for me. I had a couple of bad rolls, but
Yeah, you got rid
your
of that first
set might
nut
not
one.
have your set might not have the flaw that mine does. That's the way that they always look at them. Is every die has a flaw. You just gotta find it.
Flaws
Your
that you
results may
touched it.
vary.
Flaws I touched it. Probably.
Well, most of the time it's the flaw is I touched it, then handed it to you, and then it's a god tier die.
I really do like. Part of the reason I bought my set was not. I don't really need the dice, but I wanted all of the cards and the like pretty box. In my opinion,
And the
Like
pretty,
the
pretty
box.
pictures.
Yeah, the box is awesome.
And it works as a felt dice tray.
It does.
Oh, dice
So,
rolls.
if we're gonna check and see who all has got tickets in the giveaway. To get your ticket into the giveaway, you got about 5 more minutes, is what we're gonna give you. Before we close it. currently we have Aruz, Zelda Maniac, G-Bodak, Leslie Bug, Masagi, Graxel, and Lotus, all with tickets in the giveaway. If you want to get in, you've got to add yourself now with exclamation ticket space and at least the number 1, get 1 ticket. You have to be a follower. Being a follower gets you a ticket. This is your last chance. We're doing a dance, 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 dance.
The thing is, I literally just subscribed to you, and it's still not registering that I subscribed to you like 5 minutes.
Did you
Subscribe.
follow or subscribe?
Subscribe is money.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you follow, but you subscribe.
Yeah, and it didn't show that I subscribed, but my paycheck or my bank account says I did.
Wait.
Oh, how sweet!
'Cause
She subbed to you
Mhm.
as a
I was
gift.
about
So
to
wait,
say it's not
Are
showing
you
that.
saying that
Well,
your boomer sub?
sure. We'll go with that.
I was about to say, I'm not seeing it here.
I'm
here.
not saying that she's yourself either.
I don't know why it didn't show up because I did send it.
Graxel, that's Ruse, you have enough points to get another. Nope, you're just shy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, by 7.
I don't know why you're not showing up as subscribing to.
I don't either, but it says twitchcause.co, which is what I sent, which was 748.
I want to know why your stream won't play for me. Your stream is permapaused on me.
But either way, I did subscribe to you. It might show up tomorrow.
I want to be in the chat to see. Oh wait, shit.
You would have got like
If I'm
2
in the chat,
tickets
it
for
may choose me.
subscribing.
I know, but it didn't show up, so I don't know what's happening.
want to
But oh
know
well.
who wins. I want to know
I have
who
1
draws.
ticket. That's all I need.
Give her enough points to get 2 more tickets because she's subbed to you.
No, it's fine. Don't worry
Yeah, we
about
can
it.
do that.
Buy her 2 other tickets and hush.
Anybody need me to check on anything before we get this going?
Yes, I need enough points to buy 20 tickets. Not to give away my dice.
Luckily you get more points.
Okay.
You can get 2 more tickets. Because that's what a sub gets.
Yay,
Thank
I can
you.
bring 2 of my friends.
Ruse, I'm gonna be courteous. Because you've been in the chat all night.
Ruse won the free points giveaway.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you enough points to buy 1 more ticket. Because I can pay attention.
I've been active during the game all night.
Ruse, you now have enough points to buy 1 ticket.
Woot.
If you want to buy 1 more ticket. And we've got just a few more minutes. Like, even though it says 12 up there, I'm not going to wait the whole 12 minutes. We're going to get rid of that.
Someone in this room wins.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, I don't mind mailing it. So.
Just give us your address and we'll deliver it to you in person.
Okay, I'm closing the entry.
Woot.
We'll be here.
In 10,
It'll
9,
be terrifying.
8, 7,
6,
5, 4,
3, 2.
It's the
One.
final countdown.
Nobody can buy tickets anymore. Tickets are closed.
You've lost
You no
your
longer enter
chance.
the raffle. See, Streamlabs even told you in chat.
Aha, suck a dick.
Here we go. I'm going to pick a winner. We've got people with lots of tickets. Holy crap. I didn't realize people had enough points to buy that many tickets. Jesus. And our winner G Bodak, are you in chat? Bodak!
Bodak, where the hell are you?
Bodak! Congratulations to the Bodak if he's in there. Bodak!
Bodak.
Say something in chat.
Bodak, if you don't say anything in chat, you will forfeit your right to win, and therefore will basically have to suck for the rest
You got
of your life.
You got 1 minute, Bodak. Ready? Here's this timer. We're gonna put the timer up.
You have 1 minute to decide your fate, Bodak.
1 minute.
Choose wisely.
I love how you're looking directly into the camera, Brian.
Bodak, are you out
Choose
there?
wisely,
G Bodak. Anybody want to get a hold of Bodak? He's got about 30 seconds.
Bodak, get your sorry ass in the chat, otherwise you forfeit.
You look terrifying when you do that.
Bodak!
Now you just look dumb.
I need Bodak to say something in chat. Else he's not actually here. Come on, Bodak. Come on.
I do believe Bodak has forfeited everything.
Oh no.
Bodak, what have you done, you silly?
Bodak, where you at?
Is
Bodak,
he listed
come
in chat?
back. Bodak, me. There's really good.
Timer's up.
Oh,
Timer's out.
Let's see. Is he even in the let's see.
Bodak, get your ass together.
Chatted more?
Bodak, get your ass together.
We told everybody they had to be here till the end.
Yep.
Everybody they had to be here till the end.
Has put up his
yeah,
chance
Bodak's
to win.
not. No, Bodak is in the chat.
It says he is. He's probably like not paying attention.
Dumb.
He might be taking a big old deuce.
A $30 forfeit right there.
Well, there's another winner. You got a couple of seconds. 1 minute to respond.
Congratulations, Lotus. Congratulations, Lotus. You've won a set of L'Oreal Silverhands Explore
Anybody
Kitten
wanna
Dice.
say hi in the chat?
Okay, Lotus, we just saw you being active a second
Yeah.
ago. The fuck are you doing?
She's getting Bodak.
Lotus! Bodak has already forfeit his winnings, therefore you have been decided as the winner. No, my clickety clack right. Nasagi, you don't even need him.
Come on, Lotus. Come on, Lotus. Lotus!
I just wish that the fucking stream would play for me.
I'm watching it all
Lotus!
on my PC now.
I can't see it. Like, I can pull the stream up and I get the chat to go,
Lotus!
but it will not play the video.
Type Lotus in chat. Might have it
I
muted.
don't know, man. Your
Might
phone
have it
sucks.
muted.
I really don't know why it's doing this again.
Okay, what is going on? Like, does nobody want these dice?
Come on, fuck it, hand it over.
I'm like,
Hand it over, I'll give it to my mom or something.
I'm good with that, whatever.
Mine loads. But it's still there. I've been watching for
Lotus,
like
that's
the
a big
last
old
hour.
oof. Yo. Lotus, that's a big old oof. Yo.
okay, drawing number 3. Okay.
Third
Slowly
time's a
take it.
charm.
Yeah.
This is oddly just disappointing. Thanks,
Hey,
chat.
Ratzel has won.
Axel.
Ratzel has
Anybody gonna respond in chat?
No. Like I said, if I win them, I'm not gonna take it.
I don't know why you wouldn't. You're entered. The same chance.
So the
somebody
next
else.
one.
I want still. Jesus.
Like, actually, just to spite Nasagi.
Zelda! Zelda!
Hi.
You said you wanted to give them up.
Yeah.
So I went to the next
It's
person.
like, just to spite Nasagi.
So Zelda, you've got.
Dude,
I'll
the
get in
dice.
contact with you, and you just won these wonderful dice. Okay.
Congratulations, Zelda.
Congrats, Zelda!
And she just subscribed too.
Your winning tune is.
See, what's funny is as soon as I tell it to. It starts pulling up every time she chats on my screen, so that I can see that she's talking, and
Yeah.
I can look back and look at has Bodak talked? Nope. Notice? Nope. You. It does say where you said hi. Like I can see.
We're glad that you're happy, Zelda. We'll get these to you
Yes.
ASAP.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. I do plan to do some more of these now that we've done one. We will look into doing a couple more of these, and they might be more like just impromptu. So I'll open up my points back to what they were, and it's just a matter of like if you have points, you have points, and you're gonna have a ton of them.
We could also do like random pieces of artwork,
Yeah.
shit like that.
So Zelda, I'll be in touch with you.
If you send him his address, he will show up to your door wearing a leopard print speedo.
She's already seen that.
Dice and all.
Dice and all. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming out. You guys are all wonderful. We'll be picking this back up next week with more D&D. We're here every Thursday. It does go up on our stream every Saturday on YouTube. You guys are all wonderful and great people, and I love you all so much. I'm Shinigami Tavris. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone.